Hey guys, I'm back, and I just took a little intermission, went and got the mail, and we got the carb kit for the McCulloch, just saying. So that's going to be coming right up, and got my issue of the Family Handyman magazine, just saying. Good things are happening every day, right? So I got the carb all obviously disassembled, you saw that, and got the gasket scraped off, you saw that. And now I've got it cleaned, and we're going to try to figure out how to put the seals in. Now the reason I say that is I've seen a lot of different carb kits. I have never seen a carb kit with this many gaskets, and half of them I don't even know what they go to. So I don't know. We're going to try to figure this out, guys. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to flip the camera. We're going to get back at this adventure. Okay, guys. You saw what came off the carburetor, right? This gasket, this clearish gasket, and the gasket that was before the diaphragm, which is now part of the diaphragm, and then the diaphragm, right? Look what come out of the carb kit. I'm so friggin' confused. I don't even know. I don't know. It's really weird. So we've got, obviously this gasket here is the same as this gasket here, right? It's the same gasket. So we know that. Let's set that aside. I'm going to try to work through this slow. And this gasket is the same as this gasket. Only this is snazzy electric blue. I mean, I'm just saying. I feel like I got gypped. Alright, so here's those. And then this gasket, we know, should go with the clear gasket. I don't think this had that, but this could be, sometimes with these old gaskets like this, are really thick, you know, but it's actually a lot of layers of gaskets that have glued themselves together. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put that one in there with that, just because it feels right. Then we got this thing, and it looks like it somehow incorporates with this, but I don't know how. I don't know whether to put all these gaskets in or not. I'm torn. I'm confused, really. And then these go before the diaphragm, I would assume, but they're different. I don't really know on that either. That might be for two different styles. We'll see. Then there's another one of those for there, which maybe there's supposed to be spare gaskets here. You know what I mean? Like some of these are just spares. And then there's these little things. I have no clue what those are. No idea. And this, which is more of this. So, yeah. I really don't know, guys. I'm assuming it's all for different styles. Like this is a generic carb kit that not generic, but you know what I mean, that fits all different types. So I'm confused, but I'm going to try to do the best I can to put this back together to the way it should be, with the knowledge I have and the gaskets I have. I mean, pick your favorite. So anyway, I'm going to put the I'm going to start by putting the needle in and the spring in. And I don't like to change. I do have needles and stuff here. I don't like to typically change the needle from the original if there's nothing wrong with the original. Same with the spring, because factory's always better, right? So I'm not going to do anything with that. I'm going to leave them original. Plus I didn't get a new spring. I just got a new needle. I definitely will probably put the new screen in. There's a new screen in there. Right there. The camera won't focus again, but I'm not going to fight it. This little O-ring gasket thing here, I have no idea what that's for either. Going to be completely honest here. There's a mini screen right there. I don't know what that goes to either. So, totally confused here, totally lost. I have no idea what I'm doing. So, I'm just going to hope for the best, because I've honestly never seen that many gaskets in a carb kit. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put the needle back in. And I do want to say, carburetor cleaner, guys, the fumes are like so bad. I do want to say one thing before I put it back together. Show you one thing, because I'm not going to be able to show you when I do it, because I can't show you when I do it, because I don't have hands enough. But this little thing right here, okay? You see that? These usually will have a nub on the bottom, like they do on the, like an indentation that they have on the top. Okay, and this one, it just has like a little collar there. The idea is you want to make sure that whether it's a nub or a ridged collar or whatever it is, the end of that spring is setting on that. You lay that in. Example. Okay. Hang on. Let me rotate the carburetor. There we go. Alright. So I want to lay this spring in, right? So the spring's going to go right down in that hole. Right there. Okay. And say I've got the needle in there already. I'm going to set this in, okay? I'm going to hook the fins on the end of the needle. I'm going to put the pin through the hole here. But when I lay that down on that spring, I want to make sure that spring is completely, that this little notch right here, this is where I could zoom. Actually, let me zoom. Maybe it'll focus if I zoom. Or maybe it won't. Or we'll never know. Focus. Wants to focus. It's so close to focusing, guys. Anyway. Come on. I don't know if I zoom in more if it'll help or make it worse. Okay, let's try zooming out just a hair. Maybe right there. Well, it's kind of partway focused, right? So that nub, you want that nub whenever it focuses again. This has been the worst video I've ever filmed to set on the end of the spring. See what I'm saying now, folks? Okay, I could show you this way too. This might work better. That nub. See? Spring down over the nub. That's all I'm saying. You want to make sure that that rides on that, so that all of that is in order. Because if it's skinny cornered, it won't let this move right. So you got to make sure that you know that you know that you know that you know that I know that you know that Toby knows, rest his soul. Okay, that's down in there. That's all I'm saying. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put that down in there. Get that all tightened down. Alright, I'm going to stop talking here and get this put together. I'll be back, and then we're going to problem solve all these gaskets and figure out how we want to do that. Okay, guys. We're back. I've been trying to decide what I wanted to do with these gaskets and everything and how I want to handle it. So I'm going to just put in the gaskets that were there before, I guess. And not worry about these extras, because I mean, like, if I get too many down here, okay, that's going to compensate for the, well, actually, I don't know, because it looks like the nub on this diaphragm might be just a smidge longer than the other one, but if I put this other gasket down, that's going to compensate for that, compensate for that, so, maybe. I guess that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put that extra down. So we have a base gasket down, we have another gasket down, then we're going to put the diaphragm down. Now when you put your diaphragm down, alright, you want to make sure that that's sitting where it should be. I'll show you what I mean here, just a second. This is kind of hard to do, again, on camera, but, let me just slide this back a smidge. Wish I had a little trig here, so I could. Alright, so what you kind of want to do is you kind of want to press down, make sure everything's lined up, alright, press down, what I like to do, okay, and then you just want to kind of pump that a little bit, make sure that that's down in that slot on the, just blow the dust off it there, on the, your paddle. I got one here. See? Oh, this is the other style, like I was telling you about, with the nub on it, the replacement one that they put in the carb kit. Focus. I don't know. Anyway, that's. I really want to show you this. This is like the more common of the two styles. Let's see if I can zoom again. Guys, this has been the worst. Oh, there it is. Okay. Can you see the nub there? That's how they usually are, with a bump instead of having the drilled out set up like the other one. But, so, where am I? You want to line that up anyway, and you want to pump that. Just make sure that that's sitting on that, whoa, little end there of the tail of that. And that's actually working the needle, that's what I'm saying. And then it's not kitty cornered or something, and it's not working like it should be. Right? So, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to line this all up. I'm going to put the 4 screws in. Then we're going to rotate to the other side. Okay, guys. A couple things. First of all, I'm not really crazy about this carburetor or this carburetor kit or really the way anything works with it. It's not really my thing. But I'm hoping that works out okay. I don't know what this flap tab thing over here is. It's extra. I don't know. Like I said, this may have been a kit that was made for several different models. That's why it includes all the different things. I want to mention something to you guys. If you're like me and you like to be cheap and you like to try to reuse the gaskets that are on the carburetor instead of getting a new carburetor kit, you know, to see if it's going to work before you buy one. Carb cleaner eats gaskets. Okay, it will eat and dry out your gasket. So like here, I tried to be really careful not get a bunch of carb cleaner on that. You just do the best you can, you know. But keep that in mind. I actually have a screwdriver here. If I can find it. I don't know if I can or not. I was spraying carb cleaner anyway. I don't know where it is, where the screwdriver is. Wish I could find it to show you guys. I've got so many tools and stuff everywhere though. Anyway, I had a screwdriver out the other day, and I was spraying carb cleaner on something, right? And I got a little bit of that carb cleaner on the screwdriver. It's one of them Craftsman screwdrivers. It completely ate the finish off the screwdriver. I couldn't believe it. So it's pretty rugged stuff. And if you live in California, you're probably going to get cancer. Alright, so just use your head with it, okay? That's all I'm saying. Be careful. Use ventilation. Protect your eyes. It's pretty rank stuff. Alright. So, that's where we're at. We got this sealed up. And wait a minute. No, okay. Huh, that's weird. Alright, anyway. I'm hoping this is right, guys. I am totally lost on this one. This whole gasket thing has got me really confused, honestly. So, I'm going to go ahead and... Whoops. Keep that up right. I'm going to lay one of these down. Is that the way it goes? No. It goes this way. Yes. Okay. Alright, guys. Sorry, I got you off in the willy wax on that one. Okay, so we're going to lay one of those down. And these, you got to pay attention with these style gaskets here. Not, I don't mean the plastic, but the ones with the flaps here, flappers. You see that flap? Probably not, because the camera won't focus, of course. Anyway, that's a flap. See? Yeah, there you go. So, you want to make sure that them, whoops, But them flaps are actually over the holes. Now I think, this is where I'm not sure, I think this came first, and then the outer gasket, this gasket went on after. Okay, so see how there, number one, all your screw holes line up, but also that the flappers are actually over the ports, the jets. That's what you want. Alright. That doesn't make sense. Why would it be that? Is that the way it was? Okay, let's look here. Okay, we got this gasket, the old gasket. It's got grooves on it. And where's the top? The top case cover has raised grooves. So I'm going to say that was definitely on that like that, right? So this must have been right up against it like that. That's crazy. Oh, we got to put our screen in, guys. You almost let me forgot. You guys thinking. You should have said something. Jeez, I could have put this whole thing back together and you guys wouldn't have said a word. There's nice and then there's too nice, guys. Okay? You got to tell me these things, alright? That's what you're here for. Keep me in check. Alright, so we're going to open up this baggie here. And yeah, we're going to see... Put the new screen in. Hopefully it fits right. I'm going to just tip you guys up there for a minute. Get the baggie here. See? And I'm going to open it. Come on. I don't want to lose anything in it. I really hated to have to open it at all because I wanted to save them extra parts. Wow, these don't open good. It's like stretching, but it won't open. Come on. This is ridiculous. I gotta make saran wrap out of this stuff. Okay. Come on. This is like crazy. Hardest part of the whole thing, just getting the baggie open. Alright. The screen will not come out of the baggie. I've got everything else dumped out with the screen. Okay, was that? What about the mini screen? Where's that? Oh, right there. There we go. Alright. Get everything out of the baggie. This mini screen concerns me. Where is it? Right there. I don't know where it goes. And I feel like it's obviously important. If it actually... I don't know. Some of this stuff I don't even know if it goes with this carburetor. Okay, this little guy, we're going to put him down in... Whoop! We're going to put him down in there. And press him in with... This is where the Phillips screwdriver comes into play. That gas line right there is messing me up. Okay, guys. I'm going to actually... This is getting pretty crazy with the cameraman here. I'm going to set you down. Set you down over here. Try to get you trigged up here. And I'm going to get a Phillips screwdriver. Do I have one? That's kind of big. Right there. Okay, guys. Can you see? You see what I'm doing? Wow. That's a pointed one, too. Not a Phillips, but I think it'll work. Come on. Now I can't get the whole screen picked up. It's too small. Oh, geez. Now I got sawdust in it. So meticulous. Okay, so I'm just gonna work it in there. Okay, I got it started in now, guys. If you can see that. Alright. I'm just gonna go in around the edges and just seat it. And it'll kitty corner itself in there too, so you gotta kind of have a little patience with it. And just keep seating that around the edge. You get it all pressed in there. Nice. Okay. That's it for that. Alrighty. Now these little buggers down here, not that, that's the mini screen, but these, they're like round on this edge, and I don't know what they are. They're like plugs of some sort, but I don't really know. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave them out, I guess. They weren't in there before, right? So I don't know. That needle, I don't think, well, maybe the other one was that long. I don't think that would have worked anyway, but it's all good spare parts to have on hand. Pin, whoops, a pin. Put that over there. Alright, a little, whatever that is. It's not even a full ring. Okay. Anyway, that little rubber thing, or a little rubber gasket. Does that go on the screw or something? I really don't know. Okay, we're getting off on a bunny trail here, but so we want to put that on, and then that on, and I don't know why it has a plastic one instead of having one of these. I mean, that's the way it was before, though, right? So this has been the weirdest carb rebuild I've ever done, honestly. And you guys got to see it on camera. Okay, so I'm going to put the plastic one down first, up here. I'm going to put the outer gasket on, and then I'm going to put the cover on. And we're going to trust that it's right, because that's what it had before, and I have no idea what to do with the rest of all this stuff. Because this is what instead of having the plastic one, this is what you normally have. It's one of these. Same gasket, just instead of being plasticky, it's not. Alright, this thing, I don't have a clue. It's like a Band-Aid material. I don't know. So, I'm really confused by all this. And these, I really couldn't say on those. It's obvious that this is like, gotta be, well, what does the baggie say? Where's the baggie? Replaces Walboro. Huh. I don't know. I'm really confused. Huh. That must be one complicated carburetor. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and put this back together, and we're going to hope that it works, because I just feel confused and discouraged. And I don't know. We're going to see. Okay guys, I'm back. We had a new development. Definitely thinking this carb kit is kind of a broad, carb kit, because this gasket here that we were going to put in, the holes didn't quite line up on the cover on this side here. So I rummaged around, I found the other one, right? Because there was like two of these that came in the kit. They were a little bit different. And the other one fit, so I don't know. It's like I don't know. So anyway, we got all these. I don't even know what to do with these now. They don't work for that, so I just hang on to them, I guess, in case I ever run into a saw that does. I don't know. Alright, I'm going to drop the extra parts over here. Get that. Well, that works. Okay. Did I lose it? Oh, no. Okay. There's that. All these little things. I can't get a hold of them. There it is. Okay, guys. These gaskets. Look at this. I got gaskets everywhere. I don't know what half of them go to. Alright. Okay, we're going to get the saw now. Hang on. There it is. Okay. I'm going to move some stuff around, make some space for it on the bench here. Alright. Alright, there we go. Okay, so we have our carburetor. It's all ready to go. A couple things. First off, on your air intake gasket, if it'll focus, there is a ridge. See the ridge? Right there. That's a ridge. Here, you got the same thing. You got a groove. Focus. There it is. See it? Right on the side of the intake there, right by the hole. Right there. That's all a groove. So, you got to line that up. Make sure that, see? So it goes this way. We know it goes this way, right? Because it has to line up. Telling you, man. I might have been homeschooled, but I overcame. Alright, so that's what we're going to do. Going to get that bolted back up there. I don't really know how all this hooks back up. Hope I can remember. I know this line here goes down in there on the primer, right? I know the other line. Okay, so that was the fuel line the first time, I think. actual fuel line. So the big one's the primer. That's weird. That goes in there, and then we know that's the choke there, so we know how that hooks up. The linkage is going to be a bugger. They always are, because I can never remember how I took them out, and it just doesn't go well. So what we're going to do is I'm going to play around here. I'm going to hook up the fuel lines and probably try to get the linkage figured out, and probably try to plug the choke back in. And this is all going to be off camera, guys, because I just can't. I don't have my tripod adapter and stuff yet, and it's not going to work. But I put all this back together, and then right before I go to put the nuts on to hold it all together, I'll bring you guys back. So that's what we'll do. I'll be right back in a flash. Okay, guys, we're back. Got the linkage hooked up. Okay, I took the cover off here, the front cover. This is 4 screws, and slid this off so I could get the primer bulb. Just pulls out here, and I wanted to be able to pull that out and feed the lines through and attach them. And got the choke hook back up. Everything looks pretty good, so I think we're about good to go. We have another problem we gotta address that I would have had to take the cover off here anyway, but we're gonna do that soon. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab this. This is such a crazy setup, guys. I don't really like it, but I can honestly say after today I'm not liking a whole lot about the setup with the saw. I mean, I like the saw, but I don't like the design. Alright, so that looks pretty good, right? Okay, we're going to wind the nuts on there and try to make sure this is all snugged up in good shape. And then I'm going to come back and we are going to address the side issue. Hey guys, a little bit of a change of plan here. I just realized how long the video is getting, and I played around with this starter spool for the Poulan a little bit here. It's a nightmare. So I guess what we're going to do is we're going to call this good for this video, and I'm going to continue to play around with this starter spool, and when I get it all figured out, I'll come back and we'll do another segment on the Poulan, because you still got to see it run too. And yeah, that'll be the plan. We'll do a part 2 to the Poulan, because I don't even know if it'll run. I mean, after all this work, I have no idea, and I'm not gonna know until I get this fixed, and this is being up. So anyway, it's bad, but yeah. So we'll come back in another video with the Poulan, the little baby Poulan. Okay, and there'll be more to come. There'll be more to come. We got the gaskets for the McCulloch now, so I don't know. There'll be another part of that coming on. So thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it, and I'm sorry if that we couldn't get to see if this ran yet after all that work, but you got to see the carburetor thing. Oh, before we go, I found the screwdriver that got dipped in the carb cleaner. Look at it. No, everything's going to be backwards for you because I've got it in the reverse. But look, can you see? It ate up the plastic. It ate the writing off. It's pretty rank stuff. So, but anyway, thanks for watching, guys. It's been fun, and I'll try to get another video out to you on the Poulan, and hopefully it'll run. I mean, hopefully we didn't go through all that for nothing. I mean, we didn't go through all of it for nothing. It would have needed a carb kit sooner or later anyway. But by the looks of the carb kit that was in it before, I'm going to say probably the gaskets and stuff, I'm going to say probably it definitely needed a carb kit. So, the only doubts I have as of right now is whether or not I'm going to have to get an intake gasket, because I didn't get one, and I was going to get one, but we'll see. And it could have just come loose too and been sucking air, so because that's kind of a crappy setup the way they've got that. It doesn't really I mean, and you can't get it like humdrum and tight either, because you get that plastic shroud where the filter goes in. And I actually may have cracked that a little bit putting it on, because I wanted it really tight. But I mean, I knew it probably could crack, so I was trying to go easy, but I got it a little too tight. So anyway, but I'm trying to make sure it doesn't suck air mainly. So thanks for watching, guys. I ain't gonna hold you up any longer, but thanks for watching. It's been great. I'll have another video on the pulling. There'll be more videos of chainsaws. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.